Welcome to our channel. Today we how to configure DaVinci Resolve for timeline proxy and cache settings, detailed guide step by step clearly. Open DaVinci Resolve and navigate to the project you want to configure. Locate the project settings cogwheel icon at the bottom right corner of the interface. Click on the project settings icon to open the settings panel. In the settings panel, find the master settings section on the left side. Scroll down to the Optimized Media and Render Cached section. Here, you will see options for configuring proxy and cache settings. To set up timeline proxy settings, look for the Proxy Media Resolution drop-down. Select your desired proxy resolution from the options available. For better performance, choose a lower resolution like half, quarter, or custom. Next, find the Optimized Media Codecs section. Choose a codec that suits your project needs, such as ProRes or DNxHR. After configuring the proxy settings, move to the Render Cache section. Select the cache type you prefer from the Render Cache drop-down. You can choose between None, User, and Smart. For automatic cache generation, select Smart to let Resolve handle it. If you prefer manual control, select User and manage cache files manually. Once you are satisfied with your settings, click Save to apply the changes. Return to your timeline, and right-click on your clips to generate proxy media. Choose Generate Proxy Media from the context menu. Wait for DaVinci Resolve to create the proxy files. Once completed, you will notice reduced load times during playback and editing. To toggle between proxy and original media, use the playback menu at the top. Select proxy mode and choose between off, half resolution, or full resolution. Finally, review your project to ensure everything works smoothly with the new settings. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.